Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Some of y'all might be tired of hearing this, but I'm never going to stop saying it because this is what this channel is created for, is to just shed light on the influence on these young girls, right? And hopefully be able to see change with using my voice, spreading the message, and having y'all also do the work with me, right? So these young women are being influenced each and every day to do things that make them look bad and also affect other people around them. Okay, because what we don't like to realize as women, especially Black women, we don't like to realize that what we do influences other people and affects other people. You think just because you did it, it only affects you, and it doesn't. It's not just going to affect you. It affects you, the people around you, the places that you're associated with, the groups that you're associated with. What you do has an effect on other people. Not being able to be in front of the youth as I used to be each and every day has been very, very difficult for me each and every day, and this channel, finding a way to still use my voice and try to impact the youth in the way that I feel is going to reach them, which is through social media, has really brought me a lot of joy despite the circumstances, of not seeing them face to face. Because for me, I know that when I can get in front of the youth, I can see them, I can touch them, I can really get them to hear me, like be face to face. So not being able to do that has definitely been challenging, but this platform and having y'all support with sharing my message has allowed me to realize that it doesn't just have to be done in the classroom setting, in the school setting, because I know a lot of y'all parents share your videos with your daughters and your children, and y'all watch it with them. So it really, really means a lot to me. And I do it because I see, and I have seen, and I still see the effect that our girls in particular, what they're being influenced to do, what they're being encouraged to do, what they have normalized and think is the norm that they should do. And that's the problem that we have in the Black community. These young girls are being influenced to do things that they don't realize that it sets the tone of how people judge them, right? I don't care what nobody says. You are being judged and you will be judged. That's just the fact. And that's based on how you look, how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, how you behave. It all matters. And not only what you do, affects you, but it also can affect other people. It can affect the groups that you're a part of, the school that you attend, the job that you work for. Like, you can't just do whatever you want to do in totality and think that it won't affect anybody else. We just don't live in that type of world. And I don't know if we may never, that you get to do whatever you want to do without any consequences, without any responsibility for who it affects and what can happen. And these young girls are watching the other women do it, and they're like, "Oh, when I get a chance, I'm gonna do the same thing." But you don't know what she went through, because she ain't gonna tell you what she went through when it happened to her, right? We think that we're exempt. Well, this young woman, I want to share this with y'all. This young woman, sadly, did not receive her diploma for this right here. So why did that have to be the thing that you did to walk across the stage? I know why. Because that's what everybody else does. We're doing some type of elaborate thing to celebrate getting our diploma. But that's not how a young woman conducts herself. That's not what she does. We don't have to always be the biggest and the baddest and the most seen. How can I outdo the last girl who went on stage? How can I go viral like the last girl did, but make mine better? Like, this is what we are dealing with. These young women are trying to do things to stand out when you are making yourself look so classless, so tasteless, and you make the school seem like it's their fault. That's not the type of students that we are producing. We're not teaching kids to do this type of stuff. We have a certain status, a certain type of, mission, values that we want to uphold within our school. We don't want our kids to go out into the world and think that this is okay. And they don't understand that. And this young woman responded, and she shared her feelings about it being a discrimination thing. I'm going to let y'all hear what she has to say, and we're going to come back and talk about it as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Typion Campbell /Siki Sue, and I'm reporting here to talk about my discrimination. Wait. I've come here to talk about how I've been wrongfully done at Chicago Tech Academy and how I didn't receive my diploma because I did a split on stage. Now, a quick backstory, I've been telling these people for weeks that I was going to do a split on stage. It was not a surprise. They just thought I was joking. And that's the problem now. Don't think I'm joking because I'm not. So yeah, I did my split on stage and I walked across, and it was an area where you're supposed to take pictures with your diploma, and the person who was handing out my diploma, she was just looking slow. Well, excuse me, not slow. But she was standing there looking crazy. So I'm like, babe, what are you doing? Hand me my diploma. And she's like, I honestly thought that they mixed up my name and didn't have my name in the right order. I didn't even think that she was purposely not trying to give me my diploma at first. And then everyone's telling me, oh, just go back and get it, go back and get it. And I'm like, wait, you're telling me to go back and get the diploma, and she's telling me to keep walking. So what do y'all want me to do? So I was just confused. I ended up keep walking across the stage, and I was standing there for a minute. I was standing there like, I'm not moving until I get my diploma. I'm not moving until I get my diploma. Why didn't you give me my diploma? So I ended up sitting down. Long story short, everybody's like, sit down. So I had a seat. I went, sat down, whatever. After I sat down, I was escorted out of the graduation ceremony, and I was taken outside by a dean. And I was met with my principal, Shackleford, Miss Shackleford, Zatea Shackleford to be exact. And I was met out there, and she was beyond angry, like livid. It was genuine tears in her eyes, and her mouth was shaking. She was really, 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 really upset. And she's like, you need to figure out a way how you're going to make up for this. You're not getting your diploma until you figure out a way how you're going to make up for what you just did. And I'm like, wait, I have to figure that out? Or do you have to figure that out? So yeah, this was honestly just a confusing experience. Long story short, I ended up leaving. I didn't even get to do the left to right or right to left with the graduation cap because I was really upset. And then to end this off, the next line of students who went, a girl went up that stage and did so let me tell y'all something. That girl still received her diploma and everything. But my act, the whole world shook. So yeah, it's been countless of times where I've been punished more than another student just because of me. I think the school has something personal against me. Why? I have no idea. I think it's because I'm happy, I'm glowing, I'm always outgoing, and most of all, I have money.
So I think that it's interesting that she makes it seem as though because she told people that she was going to do it, it was supposed to make it okay. The question again is, why did you want to do that? Why did you want to go up there and go into a full split just to get your diploma? Why? And as she said, the dean, the principal, whoever was upset. This woman, and that's the crazy part too, for you to have a woman as the principal, the woman as the leadership in school, she's looking at you like, this is not how we want to conduct ourselves. And I'm glad that she was furious. I'm glad that she was upset because it was to the point that this is making me, the leader of the school, look bad. It makes people think that this is okay. This is what I'm the example that I'm setting for these young women as the female leader in the school. But again, if you're watching and you're learning and you're thinking that this is cool, this is what we're going to continue to see. Again, the most educated group of women who are raising, quote unquote, educated most group of again, the quote unquote most educated group of women are raising the next generation of the quote unquote next most educated group of women who do this. So you're walking across the stage at your high school graduation doing a split. What will you do at your college graduation? What will be the thing that you do to stand out, to go viral? Because again, they're looking for a viral moment every chance they get. And this is the sad reality that these girls like crave attention from social media. And that's what I've always said is the scary part about this world today, that they want to be seen so bad, and they will do some of the most egregious, disgusting things to get there, that it frightens me. The woman who took pictures in front of that school in Florida AMU, I believe it was. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. She was damn near naked taking pictures, her graduation pictures in front of the school. Like that was the whole thing. Couldn't get her degree. Why would you do that? This is not represent the school well. You are a reflection of us, and that's what we don't realize. You are a reflection of the school. You need to uphold the rules, the norms, the standards, the values when you become a student of ours, and also an alumni of ours. Because you want to feel like, your school did something. They didn't just teach you about, your A's and your B's and your math and your science. They also taught you how to be an adult, be a young person who has self-respect, who has a conscience, who knows how to follow rules, who knows how to work together in a group. But if we are trying to take this out the equation and feel like this shouldn't matter, I'm going to blame it on, they just don't like me. And as she said, another young girl did a little bend over, did a little twerk. Unacceptable. Just again, everybody, these young girls are doing these things, and it's like they're learning this stuff. Why are you bending over twerking getting your degree? I mean, getting your diploma, getting your diploma. Why are you doing it? You're doing it because that's what you see the older women do. This is what you watch the women get their accolades. They celebrate with splits and twerking and all the things. It is heartbreaking, y'all. It is really heartbreaking that they do this over and over and over again. And our young girls are watching and learning and doing it. And then there's a consequence that you got to deal with and face because you chose to do something that was not, it was so tasteless. It was not good representation at all. And you didn't care, unfortunately. So I think that this young woman is going to have to, hopefully her family and friends let her know that this wasn't okay. They don't try to enable it and make it seem that the school is the problem, because this is going to create a bigger issue for her just going through life. If you think that this is okay because you told them you were going to do it and they thought you were joking, you need to know that you were wrong. And you have to be held accountable. And you can't have people around you enabling you, because it's going to be a life of destruction of pointing a finger, honestly. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So let me know your thoughts on this topic. Please drop it in the comments. Like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.